Hola a todos, es tu chica Maddie y me voy de viaje. Uno grande en 2 días. A la República Dominicana. A la República Dominicana. Sola, por mí mismo, voy a visitar mi mejor amigos. Y todos ustedes vienen conmigo. Primero, tenemos que empacar la maleta. Hey, so I want to make this a little short and sweet segment on what to bring in your carry-on bag, because I think it's important to know sometimes your carry-on can be more important than your actual luggage. If you get stuck somewhere, like if your plane has a default, or if your luggage gets lost and they have no way of finding it, you need to have toothbrush, you need to have a little travel size toothpaste, you need to have an extra pair of underwear, you need to have either shorts or a shirt that you can change into. I'm only bringing a shirt because I can go with wearing pants like the same day, but for me, I have this thing, I can't wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. I'm bringing my charger, phone charger, my toothbrush, the little toothpaste travel size. I either have to find one in my house somewhere, my mom probably has it, or I have to go and buy one, which I didn't want to do. I don't want to buy a whole lot of stuff, but that might be what I have to do. Oh, and my hairbrush. I'm bringing my hairbrush too. I don't know why I would need it, but I like brushing my hair a lot. So if you're watching this, please don't mind my hair or how ugly I look right now. I just woke up. And with my hair, I'm trying to do like those little crimp style wave things. I slept in it last night. I just want it good for the airport tomorrow. This Ziploc bag for my jewelry, my earrings, and my nose rings. Then this stuff is all my mascara and lipsticks, makeup, highlighters, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna put my makeup in the first little pouch right here. I'm also gonna pack some extra Ziploc bags. As for ribbons and stuff to make sure that you don't lose your luggage, I put on a gray one, my pink, my blue, and my actual luggage tag that has all my information in it. Well guys, if you made it through the video this long, God bless ya. You heard me talk a lot, and it was probably painful, so estoy muy emocionado, chicos. Es un regalo de cumpleaños temprano de mí para mí. So I forgot to take footage of me actually going to the airport, but I did get some footage on the actual plane going to Santo Domingo. Now, this is my first ever plane ride, and I was by myself, so it was a little anxiety-filled. Once I sat down, it was fine. I was sitting next to really nice people, and they brought us some coffee and stuff, so... Once I realized there was an hour left on the plane flight, I was just getting very anxious and wanted to get off the plane and visit my friends already. Finally, after 4.5 hours of waiting, we got to Santo Domingo and we got to board off the plane. We got there safely. My friends were waiting for me. we got there the first night, we went into this pool club, and it was literally just like a club with a big pool in the middle. It was so beautiful. The next morning, we woke up in Angela's aunt's house. It was really, really nice. I got to meet her side of the family, and she had this little girl that was literally the cutest thing. Okay, so let me tell you about this breakfast. Mango, which is plantains, eggs and salami, avocado with every meal, and this really good red juice, which is made by Coca-Cola. Later that night, we took an Uber and we went past these really pretty malls and casinos and stuff, and we went to another outside club. The next day, we were leaving in the morning to a place called Barahona, which is on the countryside, and that's where Angela lives. We rode a bus for about 4, maybe 3.5 hours to Barahona, and the bus is so cool. I love their buses. They were just like big party buses, and it was so much fun. On the bus ride, we got to see so many cool sights, and we drove around a lot of neighborhoods where I got to experience like the real culture, and it was just so much fun. And when we got to Angela's house, I had gotten her mother these flowers for keeping me for basically the whole week. The next day was very eventful. We drove past all these pretty beaches, we got to swim a little bit, and we went to a lot of the rivers and lakes there. Now, most of their beaches you cannot swim in because the current's too strong, so there's a lot of lakes and stuff that are connected to the ocean that you can swim in. We went to this place called Los Patos, and we took a picture on this big billboard. Later that night, we went back to Santo Domingo, 3.5 hours away, and went in a bar to meet up with some old friends, my old friends. Angela doesn't know them, so I was introducing her to them. After that night, we went back to Barahona from Maricon because Angela had a class that she had to go to. When we got to her university, oh my gosh, it was so cool. We just sat down in this huge auditorium and watched these people dance and sing and give little presentations of their Dominican culture. After the university, we came home and visited with her family for a little bit. After we visited with her family for a little bit, we went back to the university for a while and talked to her teachers and stuff, and I met some of her friends. Once we went to the university, we eventually came back home and went to her grandma's house. The next morning, we woke up in her house and visited more time with her family. Hey. So beautiful. Oh, it's good? Sí, está grabando.
que llevarse eso así feo. Pero.
Mommy?
Y de pronto.
That night, guess where we went? Santo Domingo, back with our friends because they had a little surprise for me to celebrate an early birthday. Since I wouldn't be there for my actual birthday, they wanted to give me cake and balloons and stuff there and have a little party.
Y cuidado si le niegas un favor. Vamos ver, 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 vamos ver. Que yo tengo una prima tecata, un hermano ladrón y un primo maricón. Yo tengo un perro viralaca y un culebrón que come ratón. A las 10 mi prima tecata encaramada en una mata se fuma un blon. Yo tranquilo paseando mi viralata por el callejón. Mi primo maricón tiene un novio bugarrón que lo pasa a buscar al salón. Lo monta en su motor y lo chapea con un par de birra en el malecón. Y en lo que la chava y viene el tiempo no se detiene, así que a lo que más te conviene, que eso te en tu genes, pero una creación de Dios. Oye, oye, oye. Prima Tecata tenía la razón, aquí toditos somos viralata por culpa de Colón.
That night, we went back out to another club to continue the celebration, and then we also had to continue enjoying the last few moments we had with each other because the next day I was leaving. So the day came and we were on our way to the airport. So they took me to the airport. Of course, we were really, really sad. It was very emotional because Angela is like my best friend. Of course, I was excited to see my family, but it's always sad leaving your friends.